Morning everyone. Welcome back to English class. In the last session, we discussed B reading from second unit, right? What is that? What is a player? Okay, children, you know that FA1 exams are ahead, right? So we have to start revision. In today's session, we'll revise our first lessons. So what is our A reading from first unit? Did you remember that? What is that lesson? That is snake and mirror. Right, children? So do one thing, children. In our school app, all the videos are available, right? So try to watch our first lesson videos once again so that you can understand the lesson easily. Okay, now get ready with your homework, workbook and textbook. Okay, so open your workbooks, open page number 6. You have to learn all the meanings from the lesson. That is compulsory. You know that, right? In examination, you will get synonyms. Synonyms means you have to write meanings. So just I will read the meanings once. You also read along with me. You have to learn all these meanings. That is must and should. Is it clear, children? Okay, so let's read those meanings once. First one, noun. Okay, noun means what actually? So whatever the words given there, all those comes under nouns. All those are what, children? Nouns. That is the meaning. So you should know about parts of speech. Okay, if any particular word is given to you, you should be able to tell whether those words are like nouns, pronouns, adverbs, verbs, what it is exactly, you will be able to say. Even that type of questions also will be asked in examination. Okay, so here all these meanings, whatever given there under noun or nouns. Okay, first one is what? Vest. Vest means a garment worn under a shirt. Okay, so the doctor, he hanged up that vest on the wall, right? That one. Next, gable. Gable means upper part of a wall below a sloping roof. Okay, we already discussed about this, right? So the houses generally which doesn't have the slabs, those will be built by using the help of gables. Okay, next, parting. Parting means what? A line on a person's head where the hair is divided. So generally people write that called partition, parting. So that hair on the head will be separated. That line is called as parting. Okay, next, third. That means what? A dull sound made when a heavy object falls. So if any heavy object that falls on the ground, so we'll get one kind of sound, right? That sound is called as third. Like if any rubber tube, cycle tires or bike tires, if we try to throw it on the ground, we'll get some small dull sound, right? That particular type of sound is called as third. Okay, next, quarters. Quarters means here the meaning is parts of the body. Hood. Hood means an expanded part of a snake's head. So snake, generally when it crawls, it will be normal. But sometimes we can see that hood will be opened up. That is called hood. Expanded form of the head. That is called as hood. Okay. Next, mascara. So you know this. A substance put on eyelashes to make them look dark and thick. So the girls. Next, sprinter. Sprinter means a fast runner. So PT Usha is a sprinter, means fast runner. Next, admirer. Admiring. Admirer means what? A person who respects somebody. Okay, next, life companion. So general meaning of companion is friend. So here life companion means wife. Life companion means wife. Next, beam. Beam means a line of light, electric waves or particles. So all these words are nouns. Is it clear, children? So you should read all these words. Next one, adjectives. What are the adjectives from the lesson? Let's see. Full-blooded. Full-blooded means strong. How was the cobra? It's a full-blooded cobra. That means very strong. Okay. Healthy. Next, meager. Meager means small in quantity. However, the earnings of the doctor, his earnings were very meager, very small. So he had just started his medical practice, right? That's why he was a practitioner. That's it. That's why his earnings are very meager, very small. Next, molten. Molten means heated to a very high temperature. So, if you take any substance, if you heat that at very high temperature, that particular metals or substance is going to be melted. In that state, that particular state is called as molten state. That means not in liquid state or not in completely solid state. Okay. Next, vermilion. Vermilion means bright red in color. So bright red color, that's called as actually vermilion. Next, reedy. Reedy means not pleasant. So how did the doctor, he want his wife to be? He wanted his wife to be reedy. That means who is not pleasant, who doesn't looks beautiful. Okay. Next, earth shaking. So earth shaking means of great importance. So he took one earth shaking decision, right? What was that? You know, anyway, we'll discuss. Next, simultaneous. Simultaneous means if two things are happening at a time, we call it as simultaneously. Okay. Next, leaden. Leaden means made of lead. Okay, so if you take some sticks, those will be made by using lead. That is called as leaden. Next, verbs. Pace. Pace means what? To walk up and down many times. So sometimes if we don't get sleep or if you are in any hurry or tension, we use it to walk here and there by taking the long steps, right? That's called as pace. Okay. Next, wriggled. Wriggled means moved by twisting and turning. So wriggled. How did the snake coil around his body? It's like wriggled. That means moving by taking the twists. Okay, and turns. Next, slithered. Slithered means moved or glided. Moved or glided. Like that, you have to learn all the meanings. So, page number 6 and 7, learn all the meanings. Page number 6 and 7, learn all the meanings. You should learn. Okay. Next, coming to the questions, children. So, you know the pattern of English, right? We don't get any long answers or short answers like that. We get reading comprehension. That means from the lesson, one paragraph will be given. That paragraph generally will be followed by some questions. You have to answer those questions. So here you may get one more questions or two more questions. So based upon the marks, you have to write answer. So you need not to like by heart any questions. You should know the lesson very well. So try to listen those videos once, lesson videos. Then definitely you can understand the lesson so that you can easily write the answers. Let's see few questions like means what type of questions you may get in exam. Okay, I have written on the board. Do one thing, children, take out your homework book, copy the questions, first listen answers I will explain, later you have to write on your own. Okay, let's see the questions. What is the first question? Describe the doctor's room. Okay, so snake and mirror, and this lesson it was written by whom? Barkam Muhammad Bashir. Right, so we know about the narrator. So the narrator was a doctor, right? So he was living in one room. We have to describe that room. How was that room? Yes, of course, that room was very small and rented room. Rented room means it's not his own house. He was living in that room by paying rent. So that was very small and rented house. It was very dark. There is no electricity facility. It's not electrified. Electrified means there is no power connection also in the room. So the room was very small and rented one. It was not electrified. He was having very few things like one bed, one table, chair, mirror, one briefcase, like that. Like that only he was having only few things. he was having one solitary black coat which was hanging upon the wall. Okay, so that was the description of his room. Understood, children? Like that you have to describe the room of the author. Okay, next one. What was the sound from above? So when he entered his room, he opened the door, he observed one sound. What was the sound? Actually, if anybody goes to his room, everybody can say that he and rats were sharing the room. That means what? We always can see the traffic of rats in his room. Traffic means like flowing, moving from here and there. So there were so many rats in his room. So he thought that usually he used to listen the sounds made by rats. So he thought initially like that. But actually what was the sound? That was the sound made by one big snake. Okay, large cobra. Okay, that was the sound. Okay, next. What was the earth shaking decision? So we know that author took one decision. Actually, we discussed that there was one mirror in his room, right? So when he saw the mirror, so it's natural, quite natural, right? Even if we also see the mirror, we can't control ourselves. We used to go and look at ourselves like that. So what happened? Author also, he went near to the mirror and started looking at himself in the mirror. And he was doctor, he was bachelor. Bachelor means he didn't get married, he was not married. Okay, so he wanted to take some decisions. First of all, he wanted to look handsome. That's why he wanted to smile always, and even he wanted to comb his hair. He wanted to make it very neat and clean. Even he would like to grow thin mustache on his face so that he can look more handsome. Like that he was thinking about himself. At the same time, so he was thinking about something and he took one important decision. We discussed in the meanings, right? Earth shaking means what? Of one great or important. So he took one important decision. What was that decision, children? He wanted to get married. So the earth shaking decision taken by the doctor was he wanted to get married. So that was the thing. Okay, like that you have to answer the question. Next one. Fourth one. Explain about narrator's feelings when the snake coiled him around. So we know that, right? One large cobra. So that was that coiled around his arm. At the time, what were his feelings? So he sat on chair, right? So when he saw or when he realized that cobra was wriggling around his hand, suddenly he became like a stone. So he sat like a stone without any movements. Why? If he moves, what will happen? Maybe the snake bites him. That's why he don't want to move at all. So he sat like a stone. And he started thinking something in his mind. What will happen if the snake bites me? I don't have any proper medicine at my home. And even he blamed himself for not having any medicine at his room, because he is a doctor, right? He should have some medicine at his room, but he's stupid. He thought himself like stupid. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. That's why I'm not having even proper medicine at my room. That was one thing. Later, he started praying God. So it's obvious, even we also, if we get any problem, immediately we start praying God. If we are happy, then we don't pray to God. So he started praying him, please God, save me, like that. Not only that, even he thought, so why? How much foolish I am. I thought these sounds are made by rats, but actually these sounds are made by snake. Like that he started thinking in his mind. So those were the feelings of the narrator when the large snake coiled around himself. Okay, now let's see some more questions. Okay, first, Next question. Why did the snake leave him? So, what do you think about that? Why did the snake leave him? So, actually we know that, right? There was one mirror in front of the doctor. Doctor sat on one chair and in front of that chair there was one mirror. So all of a sudden what happened? The snake, it happened to look into the mirror. So the snake was able to look its own reflection. So at that time, so what might be the snake was also thinking in its mind, we don't know that. But the snake also wanted to check its reflections more closely. So it wanted to go very near to the mirror. That's why it left the arm of the doctor. Understood, children? Like that. So then immediately doctor again he became like the man. Initially he sat like a stone, right? But when the snake left him, immediately he became like a man of flesh and blood, right? So he realized that, okay, he felt some kind of relaxation. He felt very happy. So he thought that finally I'm safe. Like that he thought. Okay? Yes. Next one. Sixth one. Why did the doctor run away? Why did the doctor run away? So when the snake had left him, doctor immediately he ran away from his room. He don't want to stay there. Why? So he was really very much afraid, frightened. He thought in his mind that yes, that day is going to be his last day. The snake would bite him. So he prayed God and even he blamed himself, all everything. But all of a sudden, what happened? To a surprise, very luckily, the snake had left him. That's why he thought that it's a good time, it's a very good chance. That's why he ran away from his room. Straightly, he went to one of his friend's room. He took the bath, then only he felt some kind of relaxation. That's why he ran away from his room. Okay, next question. Seventh one. The next day, what did he observe in his room? So that's how he ran away from his room, right? So he went to one of his friend's room. He took bath and he took rest on that day night. Later, the next day morning, again he went back to his room. So why did he go back to his room? So all of his things were there in the room, right? So to just recollect those things, he went back to his room along with some of his friends. Why? Why he has taken some of his friends? So he alone he can't go, right? He was very afraid of the snake. So that's why he had taken some of his friends like to help him. Okay, again if they find if they are going to find that snake, they can kill that. That's why. But to their surprise, what happened? What did they find in that room? That room was totally cleaned up by someone. Here, cleaned up means what? Somebody robbed his room. So one thief, we don't know who was that, but that thief had taken all of his things like bed, table, chairs, his clothes, suitcase, books, everything. Everything was stolen by some thief. So that's what he observed in his room the next day. So that was the story about snake and mirror, right children? Like that, some or few questions will be asked for 1 or 2 marks questions. Based upon the marks, you have to answer the questions. So you should know the lesson very clearly. Okay. So do one thing children, open your workbooks. Here actually I told you to learn the meanings from page number 6 and 7, right? Okay, so page number 8 and 9, like that few questions are there from the lesson. So read all those questions. No need to by heart the question, just try to understand the concept. You need to write on your own. Always English children, you have to write on your own. Listen the lesson carefully. Try to understand that. Even if you want to read the lesson again, you can read the lesson and try to write the answers on your own. So today's homework is going to be like copy the questions on the board and write answers for them. Not only that, learn page number 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, in the next session, we'll discuss the remaining part from A reading. Okay, thank you.